Messenger is not important. The message is what shifts consciousness. If the messenger becomes more important than the message, then the message is already lost. The evolution of the message. The truth has been spoken many times, by many voices, in many languages, in many ages, but every time, humanity turns the speaker into a god rather than listening to what was said. This happened with Yeshua. This happened with Buddha. This happened with prophets, sages, mystics. The messenger comes to reveal, but the moment they leave, the followers rewrite the message to fit their own desires. What was once pure becomes structured, distorted, rewritten. True messages do not require temples, churches, or sacred texts. True messages do not need devotion or hierarchy. True messages awaken, they do not enslave. If a message leads to control, it is not truth. If a message leads to division, it is not truth. If a message leads to fear, it is not truth. Truth does not worship.
Between now and the year 2030, we're going to be coerced, we're going to be indoctrinated, we're going to be mandated through laws and policies to make choices in our lives that may not be good for us. And people are going to say, how do I know if it's good or not? And I'm going to give you the answer right now. Anything that denies your divinity is an expression of evil. Anything that denies your ability to imagine, to create, to innovate, to communicate with one another, to love, to forgive, that ridicules your empathy and your sympathy and your compassion for another human is an expression of evil. And once you know that, then you can make your choices accordingly.
There's 3 steps to manifesting whatever you want in life, and they're so simple because you were actually born with them. First, you think it. Second, you feel it. And third, you speak it. So then why don't more people manifest what they want in life? Because we live in a world of fear. So most people are not only afraid and question their ability to manifest in the first place, but on top of that, they're afraid that if they share their goals and dreams, that people outside of them have the power to block them from achieving what they want. There's only 2 energies that you can live from: fear or love. And when it comes to manifesting, how do you transition out of fear and into love? It's simple. The act of speaking it is what makes it happen. Because in order for you to speak out what you wish to come true, you have to step into the frequency of courage. And by doing so, you step out of the frequency of fear. What you think and feel is the truth. So the question for you is simple. Do you believe someone outside of you magically has the power to stop you from accomplishing what you want in life? If so, that's what's going to happen. Or from this day forward, do you declare, accept, and step into the truth that nothing outside of you has the power to stop you? Because the power to create the life that you want is and always will be yours.
When you say, I'm afraid that somebody's going to see me, they should see you. They should be able to want to work with you. There's someone out there in the very same city that is doing the exact same thing that you do, and they are half as talented as you. But they're going to get the deal and you're not. You want to know why? Because that other person has built a personal brand, and you haven't. When's the last time you've been live on social media? Oh, we're going to leave that right there. When's the last time that you went live and tried to sell an experience?
If you stay in environments where people don't recognize the value of you, you will shrink your gift to the size of what they can stand. You cannot stay in environments where people don't know the true value of you. And that's what causes anxiety and depression and stress, because you have had to shrink into a form where people can tolerate you. I refuse to be small because you think small. I'm not shrinking my vision because you can't catch up. You either better roll with me or you gonna get rolled over.
When you are emotional, you are a bad decision maker. When you are in a space of emotion, make no decision. Don't text, don't call. I always say just remove yourself and go in, go quiet. When you can go quiet and be in that stillness of you, it will come to you over time. And you know what's another great thing? And when you look at resilient people, they don't have all the answers and they don't need to have all the answers. I don't have all the answers, but I don't need them to be okay. And this is where you embrace that uncertainty. You don't have to have all the answers. And that by itself is powerful. Like, you don't need to figure it out. You don't need to know what to do right away. Leave it, sit in it, be in it. Then when it's time, you move through.